A lot of people are of the opinion that a film like Sam Bahadur shouldn't have released on the same date as that of Animal. But honestly, as per me, a good movie will always find its audience. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and in this video I will be talking about another major Hindi film release, Sam Bahadur, which is directed by Meghna Gulzar and it stars Vicky Kaushal in the titular role. Ever since the release of the teaser as well as the trailer, I have been looking forward to watch this film, and there was literally zero doubt in my mind that Vicky Kaushal is going to nail this role. But what I was really looking forward to, apart from Vicky's acting, is how the life of the late Field Marshal Sam Manekshaw is going to be portrayed on screen. And it's not only because of his incredibly larger than life personality, it is also because of how much he has contributed in the army. There are so many monumental events in the history of Indian army that he has been a part of, so there is a lot to cover, and I was thinking, okay, how is all of it going to be represented in the film? In that aspect, I would say that there are certain areas where the film completely knocks it out of the park, but there are other areas where the screenplay is a little lacking. Now, starting with the storyline and the overall screenplay, as I said before, there is just so much to cover in the late Field Marshal's life that the movie does not waste any time. Like, the screenplay, I would say, is absolutely like the no nonsense screenplay. You are not going to get any filler scenes in this story. We go from event A to event B to event C to event D, like one after the other. There is no time to breathe. So that, in a way, yes, makes the screenplay very, very dynamic, but it is also a little bit detrimental because as an audience, I want to sit and imbibe the essence of the character, which unfortunately does not happen in this film. Like, I am seeing everything on screen, like what all Sam Manekshaw did when he was part of the British Army, before the independence and after independence, what all his contributions have been to the Indian Army. But I am just seeing one event after the other. I never get to the point where I feel 100% emotionally invested and connected with the character. Like, I am proud of the character, but there's no emotion there. And that is only because the screenplay is not giving the viewer that much time to imbibe that particular event and how monumental it is and the impact that it has on our history. And in addition, how monumental the role and significance of Sam Manekshaw is in that particular event. I think the only sequence where I truly felt that emotion is when the entire history of the 1971 war was being shown. Also, in the screenplay, we really do not get to dive into his personal life. It is more towards the portrayal of his contributions to the Indian Army, which I think is quite okay. But there could be audience who would want that no, there should have been probably a balance of portraying the personal life as well as the professional life. Another thing which I really liked about the film is the representation of Indian Army. Like, there is no hyper nationalism in the film, but you still feel proud of your defense forces. Starting from the uniform to the entire body language, the discipline that they have to adhere to, everything has been represented perfectly. There is one song in this film where they're preparing for the war where you see different battalions. Oh my god, that was pure chills for me. I absolutely loved watching it. For me, the movie really wins in the representation of the Indian Army, the representation of its titular character, all of the events that have been kind of portrayed in front of us, the technical aspects of the film, cinematography wise, BGM wise. I think all of that was done really well. In fact, I would say that the screenplay itself is also very crisp. But the problem is that there is just so much ground to cover that you never really connect with the screenplay. I was thinking while watching the film that a series like Rocket Boys, where you get a good balance of the characters' personal lives as well as what they contributed professionally, you need that kind of pace because the contribution itself is so much that it's very, very difficult to squeeze everything in one film. I think Bhag Milka Bhag is a film that really, really nailed the biopic genre for me in terms of the emotional depth of the film and the storytelling, as well as, representing the character accurately. Sam Manekshaw is represented very, very accurately, and all the events also have been captured and shown beautifully. But it is the emotional investment that might not happen. Please let me know if you face the same. This is just my opinion that I'm letting you know what I experienced while watching the film. But nonetheless, it's not a bad film. Definitely needs to be watched at least once by everyone in the country. Now, coming to the performances, Vicky Kaushal is amazing. Amazing would be an understatement, guys. Amazing would be an understatement. The body language, the accent, just he was literally living the character. You all get these comments in YouTube when you watch a trailer. You would read a lot of these comments that come that this actor is not just acting, he's living the character. That is absolutely Vicky Kaushal in this particular film. Tanya Malhotra does not get much screen time, but she's very endearing, and I really liked her interaction with Vicky, like the whole chemistry between Silu Manekshaw and Sam Manekshaw. It was really, really well portrayed. Fatima Sana Sheikh got a very important role in this film. She was playing the role of Indira Gandhi, and she did her best, but I wouldn't say that, it was an appropriate casting. Any other more stronger actor should have been casted here. But for me, it was Vicky Kaushal who really carries this film on his shoulders from start to end. It is his aura, his screen presence, his dialogue delivery, his acting, emotions, everything is just on point. So yes, two very, very different kind of films releasing last weekend. Animal, where the titular character is a complete psychopath, and then you have Sam Bahadur, where the titular character is just so cool and a complete badass. Do I think that there could be a more fitting tribute on the life of Sam Manekshaw? Yes, definitely. But Sam Bahadur also is a good enough film because it really gives that due respect to the actual person on whom this movie is based. It is only the screenplay that fails it a little bit, but otherwise, I have no complaints whatsoever from this film. So, yes, that was my review of Sam Bahadur. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below if you have watched this film. And with that, I will end this video here, and I will see you soon on my next video. Bye.